King Charles III, the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom, is opening up about the legacy he hopes to leave behind in a new Prime Video documentary titled Finding Harmony, A King's Vision, according to the film's official release details from Prime Video. In the documentary, the 77-year-old king speaks candidly about life, death, and the future of the planet, saying he hopes his work will lead to more awareness of the need to bring things back together again, as heard in footage released by Prime Video. The remarks come as King Charles continues treatment for cancer, a diagnosis he publicly announced in February 2024, as confirmed by Buckingham Palace at the time. In the film, Charles acknowledges his mortality, stating that by the time he shuffles off this mortal coil, he hopes humanity will better understand its responsibility to nature, according to the documentary interview. Finding Harmony, A King's Vision, narrated by actor Kate Winslet, runs 90 minutes and explores the king's long-standing environmental beliefs, according to Prime Video's program description. King Charles reflects on how he was widely ridiculed in the 1980s for his views, recalling in the film that speaking about harmony with nature was once considered completely bonkers, a phrase he uses during the on-camera interview. The documentary includes rare home videos showing King Charles as a child with Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Anne, and Prince Philip, footage sourced from royal archives featured in the film. Charles explains that his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, played a major role in shaping his love for nature, a claim he makes while revisiting memories from the Royal Lodge, as shown in the documentary. Much of the film is set at Highgrove Gardens, the king's private residence, where he discusses how caring for gardens, birds, and animals has supported his mental health, according to scenes filmed on the estate. In one moment, highlighted by Prime Video, Charles expresses sadness that wildlife has declined over the decades, noting that cuckoos, grasshoppers, and insects he once heard regularly are now largely gone. King Charles also speaks emotionally about birds, saying in the documentary that the return of swifts each year is so important to him that their absence would cause literal despair, a quote taken directly from the film. Despite years of conservation work at Highgrove, he admits the environmental losses are still deeply troubling, as shown during his walk through the gardens. Beyond his personal estates, the king highlights his global environmental work through the King's Foundation, organic farming initiatives, and long-standing involvement in international climate discussions, according to background information included in the documentary. The film references his regular appearances at global climate conferences and education programs aimed at promoting sustainability. In lighter moments, the king even discusses food and farming, explaining how preserving rare vegetable varieties protects biodiversity and leads to better meals, a point he makes while recommending red Duke of York potatoes in the documentary. These scenes, filmed at Highgrove, underline his belief that environmental protection is both practical and personal, according to the production notes. Finding Harmony, A King's Vision is set to premiere on Prime Video on Friday, February 6th, according to the platform's official schedule. As the king reflects on age, illness, and the future, the documentary stands as one of his most personal statements yet, not just about the monarchy, but about the planet itself.